Y94 Morning Playhouse. Now, there's a stat out, and, take it for what you will. I mean, they ask 1,000 people or so. Is that supposed to represent all of us? I guess so. But 87% of people that are in a relationship claimed that there is some sort of dishonesty in their relationship. There's at least some sort of lie, fib, maybe a white lie, and they justify it because most of the time these people feel like it was to spare feelings. That's why they think it's okay. Now, let's be honest, that's not all the dishonesty, but that's why that number's so high.
But I really don't think there's anything I'm lying to my husband about. If his breath smells, I'm going to be honest and tell him. If something's bothering me, I'm going to be honest and tell him.
Yeah, I think you're in abnormality, though. Because the filter of the Amy K's, there isn't one. It was forgotten on install.
Yeah, I really don't think there is a filter. But I think that's better to just be honest and let everything out there.
So everything he's ever chefed up, cooked up, given you as a gift, there's never been anything that you were kind of like, that you maybe were like, thanks, that was great, I love this.
But I think I would tell him if there was something that I was like, it's not my favorite.
You always have?
I think so. The only thing I can kind of think that is a lie, but it's between both of us. So he doesn't like onions and tomatoes. Mm-hmm. So just to make everything easier, I also tell people I don't like onions and tomatoes. So then we just both don't get them.
So there's a lie, but it's actually not to him. You're just lying to other people to help him.
Yes, to help him.
Is there some sort of dishonesty, fib, white lie maybe that you're willing to fess up to in your relationship? Probably the most common thing I run into, but I think I get busted on it. If there is like a food item or a side or whatever where I'm like, I'll eat whatever's in front of me. But I think that usually there's a face I make or an amount of water I go through. There's like something that kind of like is a tell where it's like, you don't like them. Like, no, I like it.
But why don't you say something like, it's not bad, but I wouldn't make it again. That's what I tell Steven. It's not bad, but I don't think it's something you should make again.
I would much rather do what I like to call the Tylenol, and that's you put it in your mouth with enough water. You can get it down.
Just gulp it down.
You just don't chew it, and you're okay.
Stop.
It's the Tylenol.
Gross.
Yeah, there's most foods you can choke down with minimal chew. How did you choke to death?
I'm trying to think of if there's any sort of like white lie where I've tried to spare his feelings.
I bet you food's the most common one. It's got to be.
But I tell him if there's something like, oh, you put too much salt in this, or I wouldn't make this again. I'm happy we tried it.
I would think that some of the common ones are going to be food, maybe being a little bit stinky, like you said, BO or breath.
But I will tell you.
A huge one. This is probably more guys to women, though. Maybe how like good an outfit looks. What do you think of this? Is this nice? Does this make me look heavy? Those kind of things.
The only thing is, I act more interested in the sports that he likes to talk about. I'm just like, oh, yeah, okay, Duke, go Blue Devils.
You do that here at work, too, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
What?
I would say you do that for me, too. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Acts interested in sports?
I appreciate that you can do that at home and at work.
Yes.
What is that lie in your relationship at home, that little fib that exists in your relationship? Do you have something? Is it a white lie, something a little darker?
Well, when I go shopping, I try not to let my husband know I buy anything because I've been sick, so I've been out of work. So when I do buy something, I quickly come in with the bag and hang the bag up in the closet so he doesn't see it. And then when I go to wear it, I'll say, do you know how long I've had this in my closet? I don't know what took me so long to wear it.
This whole thing? That's got to be another one that's just huge.
Someone said my girlfriend thinks I'm very organized. The truth is, I have one drawer in every room that's just the everything drawer. So if someone comes over or she's coming over and there's a mess, I just throw everything in the drawers, close it. She thinks I'm neat, but I'm just really good at hiding things. And like you said, someone said, my wife makes dinner almost every night, and she'll ask, is this as good as the restaurant version? And the answer is usually no. But I tell her it's better because I know she puts so much effort into it.
Oh, it's just delicious.
It's the best.
They asked like 1,000 people, and 87% of them were like, oh, yeah, no, there's some dishonesty in our relationship. But then when you dig into it, well, is it a lot of like cheating and affair stuff? Well, sure, that's in there. The majority of those are these very like fibby white lie things, probably only said to spare some feelings. Are you willing to fess up to something?
Someone said when my wife asks what I want to do on the weekend, I'll usually say whatever you want. That's a lie. I want to sit on the couch and do absolutely nothing, but I'll do whatever she wants.
Sure, yeah, no, that sounds great. Would love to go to XYZ. Yeah, let's please.
This is like, I feel like that's what Steven does to me. I'm always like, let's do these things. And he's like, sure, whatever you want to do.
Would love to go grocery shopping together. Oh.
Someone said, my white lie is when my husband asks, do you like this shirt? I have learned there's no difference between do you like this shirt or I learned there is a difference between do you like this shirt and can I wear this shirt? Sometimes I say, yeah, it's fine because I know he likes it and I don't want to start a whole different wardrobe debate with him.
What white lie or super dishonest thing exists in your relationship? Fess up to that, Fib.
I often lie about whether or not my husband snores. My husband snores really badly and is very self-conscious about it because I used to razz him and even get upset.
Sure.
And it made him so embarrassed that now I just tell him, no, you're fine. It was peaceful. Even when I was up all night.
I don't understand. Why don't you just tell him he snores?
What's the point? He's going to snore anyway, so
Sure.
I might as well just not make him upset all day about it.
I suppose if there's literally nothing that's going to change, he's not going to do anything about it other than just like feel bad and embarrassed. I guess so. I'm surprised you have that willpower. You are a rare person.
Why does it bother him so much, though, if he snores? If he snores, maybe he needs to get it checked out.
And go talk to somebody.
Yeah, like, what's going on while he's sleeping?
Get a CPAP.
Someone said my wife thinks I fall asleep during movies because I'm tired. Nope. Sometimes I just know the movie she picks is going to be terrible after 20 minutes, so I fall asleep so I don't have to finish it.
It is kind of funny when you have like a situation where you know that a movie's starting. You're like, oh, this is a sleeper. Like you already know going into it, you're not going to mind if you fall asleep.
But there's usually one person who's excited.
Yeah.
And they're like, I want to watch this.
Now, there's times we'll sit down on the couch and whether it's, my wife to pick the movie or the kids. And like, I know before we even press play, like if I'm going to be falling asleep for this one, like, this is one that I'm okay sleeping.
This is one I don't understand why people lie. Someone said, when my boyfriend asks what I want for my birthday or for holidays, I always say nothing. That is a lie. I absolutely want something, but I just want him to magically know what it is. How is he going to magically know?
We don't magically know. You have to tell us quite blatantly.
Yeah, just tell him exactly what you want. It will make everyone's life easier.
You fess up to a fib. Is there some sort of dishonesty in your relationship?
Well, I lied about being able to dance.
Okay.
I can't dance at all. And, and we had a laugh about it later on, but I definitely was just a mess the whole time. And I kept giving every excuse why I couldn't dance. I said, oh, no, I'm tired. I had too much to drink, and it's hot in here. And eventually I had to go up there and just, and own it. I think he would have rather I just told him the truth.
Yeah. So there are certain lies, though, that eventually, like some you're more likely to get burned on than others. And, oh, I'm a decent dancer. I can dance. Like just randomly adding that to a conversation. Eventually, unless you're never going to see this person again, you're prone to get burned on that one.
Yeah. I mean, I think, though, anyone can dance. Just don't make it sound like you're this ballroom dancer.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sure. Anybody can dance. Dancing well is a whole nother story.
That's different.
You do the Elaine kick from Seinfeld.
Someone said my husband bought me a gift once that was definitely not my style, but I told him I loved it because I could tell he was so excited. It's been 3 years, and he still thinks it's one of his best gifts he's ever given.
Sad.
That is so sad.
Brings it up now and then.
Oh, remember that gift? Oh, you're wearing my gift. That looks wonderful.
What lie or white lie, little fib exists in your relationship?
Well, I do actually get migraines, but there are times that I don't get them, that I say I have one just so I can get out of doing something I don't feel like doing.
Oh, well, that sweet, tender loving sounds great, but this migraine. Can't do it.
No, it hasn't been that situation. It's been like I really don't want to go see his friends or hang out with his friends or like go to an event that he wants to go to sometimes. Because, I mean, what are you going to say? When you think someone feels legitimately bad, are you going to get mad at them? No.
I suppose not. He's probably, man, she's got to get some medication for those migraines.
Someone said my husband always asks what I buy at Target, and I'll just say just a couple of things, but we all know Target does not allow you to leave with just a couple of things.
You can't get into, 10 feet of the store without grabbing a couple things because you're like, ooh, the dollar spot.
Someone said my wife knows when she starts to tell a story and I'm watching TV, I'll hear about 30% of it, but she'll always ask, did you hear what I said? And I'll say yes, and then I pray there's no follow-up questions.
What is it that I just said? You asked me if I heard what you said. But before that,
Yeah, did you hear what I was saying before the question?
No, you got me. And that white lie fib something in your relationship?
The amount of time I'm actually at the gym. And it's not that I'm doing anything I shouldn't other than that, but I usually shave like 15 minutes off and just like sit outside and just have some alone time before I go home and have like 5 hours of conversation. It's like a meditation. I stop working out and I sit outside of the gym and I just stare into the road.
It's your me time, basically.
Someone said my wife says she's going to wake up early every weekend and get things done. I support her dream, but we both know she's going to sleep till 10 a.m. while I'm making breakfast for the kids.
Honestly, that's more a lie we tell ourselves than our partners, right? Like, oh, I'm going to get up before my alarm. I'm getting up early. I'm going to do this, this, and this, and this.
It's going to happen this weekend. Come on, I believe in myself.
Nope.